All right, we're here at Purisima Creek Redwoods Open Space Preserve. You might be able to tell by the light we're getting a real late start here today because reasons. The parking lot is pretty full. It's like 11 o'clock though, so after 11. I don't know. You could probably expect to find parking in the parking lot. I don't see where you pay for parking here. I don't think you have to pay for parking here. And there's lots of parking just along 34 here. 35 Skyline. We're up off the Skyline here in Redwood City. So, I don't expect parking to be too much of an issue. That's the parking lot. And there's the restroom, right over there. This one's just shy of 8 miles, just shy of 2,000 feet. Just shy of 8 miles? It's about 8 miles. It's about 8 miles. It's about 2,000 feet. So it's right there in the zone for most folks. It's a pretty lovely day, actually. If we got here earlier, there might have been some fog, but we were here earlier. We were here earlier, but we had to go back and pick up something. So anyway.
My bad.
Anyway, we're gonna get underway here because having a late start makes those hamburgers that much later in the day. So we're gonna hightail it on this one. I think this is a down and up. Couldn't possibly be an up and down because we're on the ridge line here. Skyline's the ridge. Let's make this happen. So this one's another one that's super close to home, and just showing this from the Ralston parking ride, which is right down the road from me. I'm gonna go up 92 and down 35. Some of you might be coming from the South Bay and you'll come up Woodside Road. So we've got lots of options. I don't know if anybody's coming from Half Moon Bay, but you get the point. Let me zoom in here. This is the parking lot right here. Wow, Google caught it pretty empty. The trailhead's down here at this end. Just so you know, there's restrooms right there. And we ended up parking like right down, let's see, I guess we were like right around here. So there's lots of cars like kind of parked along the road. I don't think this is like a pay to park thing. So for what it's worth, I didn't see any place to put my money, but the parking lot was full. But we found parking along the road easily enough, so which is pretty typical. Also, we got there kind of late, so hopefully there's actually spots in the lot if you get there at 8:45 on a Sunday morning. It is Memorial Day weekend, so I don't know what that means. Does that mean more people are going to be hiking on that trail, or are people going to get out of town? It's really unpredictable. So, like I said, there's worst case, you got to park a little bit further down the road and walk back up. Please do be careful coming up 35. Most people are pretty sensitive to people kind of sharing the road. But there are some kind of racers out there. So just keep an eye on yourself. That's that. All right, we're at about a mile here, and there's a lot of fog. Not directly above us, but just kind of out there, which makes sense. I mean, if it wasn't for the fog, might even be able to see the ocean from here. So, but you can kind of see this lovely trees, lots of cover on this trail, and I don't know what else to say. It's just nice. Right, B? Yeah, he's enjoying it.
It's very nice.
We're catching up, talking shit. Guy talk. Oh, here comes some folks. All right, that's all you get. You almost got a double 360. Trail, short of 8 miles, short of 2,000 feet. It sure doesn't feel like it though, man. We went all the way down here. I feel like we went a little bit further down than this is showing, because I feel like we actually saw this, but maybe that's the road. Yeah, there's the bridge right there. So yeah, I guess that's about. This is about where it turned around and we started going up, and it sure feels steep. I don't know, man. I was huffing. Maybe I just didn't eat my Wheaties or something. But there's a little bit of a stem. Actually, no, there's not. There's two trails that run pretty parallel here, but they are distinct. The high road, you can kind of see. You can kind of see the other trail from either trail. So let's do the satellite view here. I don't know why, but you can see this is really mostly covered trail. There's a few bits here that are exposed, and this ridgeline here that's exposed. Actually, a lot of this right here is exposed. It's hard to tell, but it gets real lovely. Going down Whittemore Gulch Trail, and then I don't know if we can see. Yeah, you can't really see the bridge from this view, but oh look, there's a backup. There's a backup toilet here. Good to know. Good to know. So, anyway, you get the idea. It's basically a big loop in the woods, and it's going to take 4 hours. I don't know. I think we knocked it out in 3, but we were flying. We were flying up that hill even. Yeah, this is all downhill. This is all uphill. Yeah, bring water. All right, we're just a little over 2 miles here. This is what it looks like. It's mostly been covered. I mean, this is a little more exposed right here, but we're going. Yeah, Brian, just wait. It's me.
Okay.
He wants to be in the camera. Here, how about that? There's Brian. All right. So, but now we're like walking down into the fog, and so far it's been all downhill. So, I think once we get to a certain point, we're gonna turn around. It is a loop after all, but we will at some point kind of turn around and start heading back uphill. I guess we'll be heading back along this ridge over here. I don't know, but yeah, it's mostly a lovely day. I mean, I think we're starting to look for hikes closer to the coast because this things are starting to warm up, and by the time I post this, it'll be the end of the month. I think the 29th is when this hike will happen, because I've got some travel going on next weekend. But yeah, anyway, nice little valley right here. We're gonna get going.
Hey guys, what's up? We're at 3 miles.
Good job, V. We're at 3 miles, and it's looking like this. Wait, hold on. Vertigo coming. Look at this. Fog. We're like going down.
Yeah.
Going down. The fog is going down.
It's starting to get wet a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, it's hanging. It's hanging. The moisture's hanging off these trees and dropping on us. But look at these beautiful trees. Look at these beautiful ferns. This is awesome. Clover. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Anyway, there's the 3 mile 360, and yup. Yeah, we're gonna get going. Catching my breath here. We hit the low point right around the midpoint, and been climbing for about half a mile. So, and that first bit's been pretty steep. It leveled out right here, but who knows without looking at the profile, and I'm not looking at the profile. I'm just climbing. So we're at the 4 mile mark right here, so more than halfway home. Yeah, a lot more of the same. Beautiful trees, beautiful trail, mostly covered. Yeah, so we'll see what the weather's like 3 weeks out. I'm expecting it'll be a little bit warmer. I mean, that'll be like the end of May. Yeah, so I don't know. Might go all the way around. All right, Brian, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye for now. We'll see you in a mile. So here's what it looks like at 5 miles. And yeah, it's really fogged in. It was looking like it was gonna break earlier. Might be the elevation though. I feel like we're halfway up, so we might be 1,000 feet from the ridgeline where we could see blue skies earlier today. But yeah, this is about the 5 mile mark, and it's leveled off here, but you can see how much fun we have ahead of us. It's decent though. It's pretty steep in places, but for the most part very survivable. And I do feel like, I don't know, I mean, if it were a clear day it would be that much warmer, but it's not horrible. Wish I could see the ocean though, because I know there's definitely places where we can see the ocean if it's not fogged in like this. So we'll see what it's like in a couple weeks. Alright, we're at 6 miles. I think, I don't know, AllTrails said we had like 1,200, 1,300 feet of the climb, so like another mile and a half to go, another 400 feet of elevation, and look at all the pretty poppies. It's been a climb. It's definitely been a climb. So all that elevation is over that 4 miles there after the bottom, the low point of the hike. And also we're doing keeping a hell of a pace, about 3 miles an hour on average here. So I guess because we started so late, just trying to motor through so we can go get fed. I wasn't hungry earlier. I ate late, but it's coming on now. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how many 360s. Let me go back. Puppies. Look at the puppies. Yeah, come in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Come in 2 weeks. See the poppies. Beautiful poppies. Right. Oh, we're at 7 miles. Almost 7 miles. It's been a lot of climbing. We're gonna continue climbing up that way. I think we got about a half mile left. We came down that way. There's like, that's kind of like the windy way. That's more of a straight shot. Yeah, here's like a little junction. So we actually went down that way and we just came up that way. So we're gonna not backtrack precisely, but these two trails, you can see the other trail as you're going up either trail. So but yeah, real close to being done here. Next shot will be from the parking lot, and then it's gonna be burger time. And yeah, this fog is here to stay, because I remember it was awfully blue skies here at this patch earlier, but yeah, not so much anymore. But it's all good. That was the plan, right? We're trying to avoid roasting. That's what the whole coastal series is about. So trying to stay cool. All right then. Oh, all right. So we're done here. We're in the parking lot again. I think it was around whatever, 1,800 feet, around 7.5 miles. The fog is less fog here at the ridgeline, I guess. I think just because it's coming off the ocean, it just sort of packs up over there. So I wouldn't expect it to be any different. I think this is very representative of the hike that we'll be having in 2 weeks. So looking forward to seeing you all there. If you're watching, like and subscribe, or maybe it's over here, like and subscribe. I don't know, like, subscribe, whatever. You watched this far, like, don't be ridiculous. And see you soon.